What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we got some weird One Piece TCG news to talk about. We do have some less weird news, we'll get to that in a minute, but we need to start off with some really weird One Piece TCG news. And that is that there is what appears to be, at least, an exclusive alternate art One Piece TCG promo card which is coming around in China. We're talking mainland China, incidentally. We are talking mainland China, so simplified Chinese, not Hong Kong and Taiwan, which will be using traditional Chinese. It is a fairly important distinction. I believe that's where we are. But essentially, what we've got here is, and now this is Google translated, so you'll have to kind of forgive me here. But basically what we've got is a little bit of a note. Thank you for your support and company this year. To welcome the new year, the simplified Chinese version of One Piece Card Battle will open the second part of the special buy and gift event. During 2023, that's January, if you spend at least 61 in the corresponding retail stores, you can get a One Piece Card Battle 2023 New Year Red envelope, Card Battle Special Promotion Package, one package. Only one pack can be given for each purchase, so I'm pretty sure it's one package. But what you get in it is an alternate art Luffy card. And oh my word, this is awesome. Love it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely love it. Now, before anybody gets particularly upset with this, hang on a second, we'll see why are we missing out on exclusive cards. This is very much an alternate art. This is promo 001. So don't worry about that. It is a promo Luffy. We good. And in fact, it's actually a promo Luffy that we've seen like over and over again. So of course this is Luffy promo number 1, which was in the starter, the first ever booster pack they had, which is kind of cool. But it was also the promo that was given out at our Super pre-release. And it was also the promo that was the winner's card at our Super pre-release, which is kind of the same card with a fancier background and Super pre-release winner stamped on it. And it has been given out as a promo at tournaments over in Japan as well. Same card. This is now the 5th different printing of the exact same card. So now, even if you want to use a playset and use all different artworks, you've still got to actually make a choice here and exclude one of them. Might I suggest a ridiculously expensive winner's promo, which is going to be very difficult to replace if you mess it up by playing it in your deck. Okay. So yeah, this is getting very interesting indeed. As for the artwork, look, dudes, artwork's subjective. I don't know. You tell me. Do you like it or not like it? It's up to you, Dale. It's up to you, right? Maybe you love it. Maybe you don't love it. Make a choice. Stick with your choice. Job's a good one. Point is, this is a very cool card. Now, we don't, unfortunately, have the best look at the artwork here, which makes me more than a little bit sad. But it's just an extremely cool card. And the idea that we've got a different version of this is awesome. So then we get to the question of, is this going to get an English language release? Now, generally speaking, we see these cards over in Japan and I go, well, yeah, of course it is. Of course it's going to get an English language release. Why would it not? And if I had to guess, I would still say it probably will. I still believe we are going to be getting an English language release of this card. However, I cannot tell you I'm 100% sure because I'm not 100% sure. You see, first of all, we've had this card, and as I've explained, we've had 3 different versions of this card, plus a promo that's been in Japan that we're blatantly going to get at some point. And second of all, this is a card which is made to celebrate Chinese New Year. Like, that's the whole point of this card. This card exists to celebrate Chinese New Year. So, we don't need it. And that's not to say that we're not going to be getting it. But it is to say that we don't need it. And that's very important. Not saying we won't get it. I'm saying that there is a decent chance that we won't get it because it's so specifically a Chinese card. Now, admittedly, the artwork is just kind of Luffy celebrating and eating meat, which could fit any number of holidays over here, I understand. But this is one of the rare cards that I could see actually not getting a release. You'll notice that there is also the Uta promo pack there. According to the lovely Orange Samurai over on Facebook, if you spend twice as much, then you can actually get a Film Red promo pack with the Uta as well. And actually, now I did get that from Orange Samurai, but it's blatantly obvious. It clearly says 61 to get the Luffy there, and then 120 to get the other one. I didn't need, even though I don't read Chinese, I know a lot of the characters. For instance, I can tell you this is new and this is year. Ha, nice, new year. But I don't actually read traditional or simplified Chinese. It's more a case of I know some Japanese and they use the same kanji. But my point is, it literally says 120 directly above it, and we knew it was 61 to get the Luffy. That should have been fairly obvious. Never mind, Orange Samurai's awesome. Shout out to that dude for being awesome. So, this is awesome. Are we ever going to get it? I don't know, but I sincerely hope so. This seems like the kind of card which is just primed to be a pre-release promo. That's what I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But for a while now, Bandai have been chatting about this Bandai TCG thing which is happening. We've been waiting for it, the 2023 Bandai Card Festival. We've been waiting to see what that's going to be, and the wonderful news is now we do actually have a bunch of information about what that is going to be. And there are actually a couple of different kind of events which are going to be available, one of the more interesting of which is the free-on-free cup. And I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, you could probably guess what this is without me telling you. Now, if we go and Google translate the tweet, we don't really need to, but let's do it anyway. The first is a free-on-free cup, a team-style tournament with 3 players per team. Oh, you mean the free-on-free cup is a team free-on-free tournament? Wow. Who could possibly have seen that coming? But this is cool. We've seen this kind of thing in Digimon. We've seen this in other card games. We've not seen it in the One Piece TCG before. So just the fact that this is coming as a whole is awesome. Are we going to get these kind of events outside of Japan? Yeah, probably. Putting my business brain on for a moment and seeing what they've done with other card games, by they I mean Bandai, it makes perfect sense that this is a test. This is basically them going, hey, free-on-free tournaments, they could be fun, right? And then trying to figure out if indeed they are going to be fun. And then going with it. And if they do decide to go with it, then good news. We're going to get to join in as well, and that's going to be lovely. The other event they've got going on is just Matching Battle. It's the same format as the Exchange Meeting, where you can get luxurious souvenirs according to the number of victories. Even if you are a beginner, please apply. Although remember, the One Piece TCG has been going for like 5 minutes. We're all basically beginners. Well, I suppose there are some people in Japan who actually want really big tournaments. I suppose they're maybe not beginners, but you know what I mean. This is still a very new game. New people, more than welcome. That's more of a standard thing. And you can get a bunch of lovely stuff. So, for instance, you see the Uta there, which is clearly from the promo pack. So, the promo pack 2022 Volume 2, with those 5 cards, that is absolutely available. And you can get the winner Frankie. And you can get the winner Nami. These are things we've seen before. They're awesome. But they are very much things that we have seen before. Still, who doesn't want to go and join in these kind of battles, eh? I for one do. Just putting that out there, ladies and gentlemen. I for one do. And there's no new promos here. There's nothing we haven't seen before. It's all promos and cards that we've seen that we talked about before. But this is just more proof, if anyone needed, that Bandai is starting to take this whole One Piece TCG thing very, very seriously. And I know it's Bandai Card Festival 2023, so it's all of their card games, but they're still making an effort to include One Piece, get it all in there. And frankly, from what I can see, it really does start looking like this is going to end up being Bandai's big TCG, especially in the West. I could be wrong. But from everything I'm seeing, it really looks like it's outpacing the other TCGs that Bandai have got. And it seems like this is going to end up being the big one. And that is not going to upset me even a tiny, tiny little bit. Right. That's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. As always, and you probably could have guessed this, but if there is anyone over in China who thinks they might be able to hook me up with one of these promos, arrange a trade, get in touch. I would love to trade you for one of these. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how excited you are. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.